Hey y'all, Stephanie with Minimalist Mom Life. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing to you 50 things you can do with your children in order to spoil them and bless them and enjoy them and give them a great childhood without buying any more toys. So obviously my channel is about minimalism. I believe that less is more across the board with the things that we bring in our home and with the amount of stuff that we cram into our schedules, the amount of technology time we have. And so I wanted to give you guys a list of things you can do with your children that don't involve buying more toys. Most of these things are also very frugal, things that don't involve you buying anything necessarily at all. A lot of this you already have in your home. Some of these are going to cost money, but none of them are going to be very expensive. So I'm going to get right to this list, and I'm going to go pretty quickly through it because I don't want this video to be like an hour long. So obviously I've written them down because I'm not going to memorize 50 things. And at the end of this video, I would love if you have any other ideas of things to do with your children or for your children in order to bless them, enjoy them, spoil them. Leave them in the comments down below. And this is in no particular order. Some of these are more for boys, some of these are more for girls, and age range is variable on these. So, tickle fights. Color the bath water with food dye. Build a fort with them. Read until they're done, not until you're done. I know usually when you read to your kids, you're like, pick out 3 books and then we're done. But read until they're done reading, not until you're done reading. Cook with them. Allow them to help you every step of the way. Let them plan the day's meals. So let's say it's Tuesday and you sit down with your child and say, what do you want to eat for breakfast and lunch and dinner tomorrow? And let them plan healthy meals with you. Go for a nature walk. Find bugs for a bug jar. My boys love doing this. Paint with them. Instead of just giving them the paints and saying, here, you paint a picture with them. And maybe as you're doing it, teach them different things they can paint. Build a paper airplane. Climb a tree. Teach them how to do somersaults and handstands and any other cool gymnastics moves you know outside. Have a dance party with them. And don't just dance with them, but consider teaching them some actual dances. If you know how to swing dance or two-step or whatever it is, dance with them. Take them to the beach. Take them to go feed the ducks. Take a Saturday where you visit every park in your town and decide which one is the best. Take them bowling. Take them mini golf. Go on a donut date that Saturday morning. Give them $5 and let them pick out treats at a grocery store. Just $5. Make cereal necklaces with Cheerios or Fruit Loops or whatever you want. Take them to a tennis court and run around and have fun. If you don't have tennis equipment, take a basketball, take whatever. It's a fun, gated area a lot of tennis courts have at a lot of elementary schools and middle schools. Take them and just have a blast. Jump in muddy puddles. Have a tea party. If you have a little girl, paint her nails or toenails. Drive the way home they like. And this one maybe takes a little explanation, but my son, when he was in preschool, every day on the drive home, he would say, Mom, let's go the way and look at the whatever decorations. And there was one way to come home where we wouldn't see the Halloween decorations or whatever it was. There was another way we could see these decorations that he really liked. Or sometimes he would ask, Mom, can we just drive around the neighborhood on the way home and look for garage sales? Which is really funny because we don't ever go to garage sales, and everybody knows there's not typically garage sales on Tuesday afternoons. But I would do it anyways just to humor him, and he always enjoyed that. Go take them to look at Christmas lights during the Christmas season. Make homemade snow. You can do this with baking soda and conditioner. You can Pinterest it, but that's what it takes. Do some simple science experiments. One that we love is putting baking soda in muffin tins and food dye in each of the different baking soda cups and then dropping white vinegar into it. You can do it with like a syringe, like you would like give medicine or whatever. I don't know if that's called a syringe, but you know what I'm talking about. Or you can do it just with a spoon, a teaspoon, whatever, and it just fizzles up and the kids love it. Pull them around on a towel. So if you have tile or hardwood floors, if it's clean, you put a towel down and you can pull them around for a ride. Let them FaceTime their grandparents. That's a gift to the grandparents as well. Have an at-home movie night. Let them have friends over. Yes, it's more work for you and it's more of a mess, but let them enjoy their childhood and have their friends over. Let them play dress up in your clothes. And this goes for boys too. They have so much fun getting out scarves and belts and shirts and ties and hats. Let them have fun with that. Let your little girl do your makeup. Take them on walks. Write a family newspaper with them. Decide what is the buzz, what's happening that day, and write a newspaper for Dad to read when he gets home. Teach them how to play hopscotch. Teach them a new game like tic-tac-toe, go fish, something like that causes you to have to play with them for them to be able to do it. Pray with them and for them. Tell them 10 things you love about them. Love and respect their father. Look up the answers to their questions. I know it's easy when, especially my 4-year-old asks me a question, I'm like, I have no idea, like why are some clouds this shape and some clouds that shape? And you're like, I don't know. And you just blanket it with you don't know, and you kind of move on with the day, and you disregard the fact they want to know the answer to that question. But instead of doing that, take the time to say, hey, let's go look that up and find out why. Play a prank on daddy with them. That's always a fun one. Take them to story time at the library. Take them to the fire station to see the firefighters. One tip on this, we do this often, but call your fire station ahead of time, and they will actually often tell you the times that they're the least busy, and even some days they tend to not be so busy, which is weird because you don't know when a fire is actually going to happen. But they will welcome you to come, and a lot of times they'll give you a tour. You can bring them cookies or just go visit them, and they enjoy it too. Help them write a letter to somebody. Look at old pictures together. My children love looking through their baby books and looking through mommy and daddy's wedding photos and picking out their grandparents and all of those types of things. So look at old pictures together. Tell them about them as babies. They love this as well. And then my last one is make a seasonal bucket list. So as each new season begins, as it's winter or fall or spring or summer, make a bucket list of things that you can do together as a family, and make sure you have their input when you're doing that. I hope you guys enjoyed this list and that I didn't talk too fast, but I hope it gave you some ideas and ways that you can absolutely love, spoil, bless the heck out of your kids without having your house filled with bright colored plastic things. So again, if you have any ideas for how you can love your children, leave them in the comments down below. And my final encouragement to you in all of this, if you'll notice, most of this list has to do with you giving them your time and your presence, not your presence again. And I think while that can be challenging when they're little, because we're not necessarily interested in doing some of the things they're interested in because we're grown-ups and maybe it'll be easier as they get older, remember that if we want to have an influence in their life, we have to have a presence in their life. And so we have to be a part of them. We have to have these memories with them and have this influence over them. We're going to have to be around them and be that presence, not just constantly be giving them a toy and expecting them to go play with it on their own. So again, I hope that encourages you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful and blessed Thanksgiving.